Is it possible to be a smart gifted child but a below average adult? When I finished high school with honors, I thought I was the smartest kid ever. When I got into university, top university in my country, I felt like an idiot. In an ocean full of geniuses, you will feel insignificant. Don't let that feeling affect your acads. It will impact your grades. Treat university as a playground and not a battleground you must compete in. It will improve your grades. So long as you study and you have fun, you will be relaxed enough to learn better, and this will improve your grades. Hen shoots up a wage, pick me. I know the answer. Me, pick me. Absolutely. In fact, many disabled kids are mistakenly labeled geniuses. In reality, we have less friends and are able to hyper-focus on tasks. Wait, I think people are focusing on the wrong thing. What do you mean having difficulty taking care of yourself? Peaked in high school is definitely a thing. If you really feel like your cognition has declined rather than that people told you that we're smart as a kid and now the world doesn't give you that feedback anymore, it's more likely a health problem. Depression makes thinking really difficult, and any number of health conditions include symptoms like brain fog and lowered cognitive function. We were never taught study skills or had the chance to practice them if we were. We were never taught how to balance schoolwork and life, or didn't have the chance to practice. The list goes on. Personally, I'm working on taking on less stuff. It's going. To be honest, most of adult life is diligence, structure, task management, discipline, etc. Not the same skills that would have labeled you smart or gifted in school. You can be as smart as you want. But if someone else independently does their work and chores and you don't, then it doesn't count for anything. Yep, it's almost guaranteed for most gifted kids. You need some discipline, you need a responsible and well-adjusted adult to show you these things. Some kids that are neglected at a young age tend to learn these things early on. You should be able to feed, bathe, dress yourself before you leave home. A smart person eventually realizes that it's much better being average or below average in adult life. People expect less from you. Being smart doesn't mean you'll be a high achiever. But if you have a high IQ as a child, you should also as an adult, provided you don't have a head injury or some cognitive disease. Oh, I feel that so much. It's been going downhill since I graduated high school. So I guess I can't really offer an answer that helps. But you're not alone, just do the best you can. I guess at some point we have to lower our standards and be content with not being above average. Yes, being labeled gifted as a child just means the expectations put on children are easy for the gifted kid. The expectations put on adults require a hell of a lot more effort than schoolwork, for instance. Also, never having to struggle to be brilliant often leads to rough wake-up calls when stuff suddenly requires effort, which not every formerly gifted kid handles well. Source: was a gifted kid, and now average adult. Because up to high school you're only compared to a few thousand kids at best from the vicinity, while in uni or at work you're up against the rest of the world basically. I wouldn't call it gifted, just smarter than the locals. Yes, when I was a kid I got to skip classes because of test scores, yet when I did the ACT I only got a 26, which is just 5 or so points above average. Totally. The valedictorian at my HS had a brilliant future, but went to prison. I heard he works in construction now. Lots of talented people squander their potential and natural gifts. Don't be one of them. There's a huge difference between school and real life. There aren't clear goals or a strict schedule for you to follow. People thrive in different environments. On what basis are they below average? If you are talking about success, yes, very possibly. Gifted people often have intensities that may make them less successful later in life. If you were just comparing based on intelligence, then it could just be a misdiagnosis as a child, as relative intelligence doesn't really change. Or it could be from head injuries.